Hey, what's up guys? This is Reed with Smart Home Solver, and today we're going to be reviewing the Nest E and the Nest 3rd Gen. And the Nest E that just came out not too long ago. Some of you might be wondering, hey, if I already have a Nest thermostat, I want to add the Nest E, or maybe you're looking for your first smart thermostat, would the Nest E be a good fit for that as well? So let's dive right in and see the differences. The Nest 3rd Gen's box is a little bit bigger. The reason for that is it has an extra metal plate and a screwdriver. The wires for the Nest E, there's only 6, which Nest says will cover about 85% of households, versus 10 for the Nest 3rd Gen. So that will cover a lot more. And if you're not really sure, just pull off your thermostat and look at the wires that you have. And then you can go on Nest's website, and we'll put a link in the description below, and you can see what system you're compatible with. Installing these thermostats is really easy. All you have to do is turn off the power to your blower or AC unit, and then it has 2 screws. And if you get the 3rd Gen, then you get the nice sleek screwdriver to screw in those screws. Or if you have the Nest E, you have to use that crappy old screwdriver that you have. At first glance, you'll notice that the Nest 3rd Gen looks really sleek on your wall. It almost looks like a modern piece of art. It just looks really beautiful up there. And the text is really crisp and easy to read. The Nest E also looks really nice, but the frosted glass on the display makes the text a little bit harder to read. I almost thought it was blurry or something at first, like my eyes were out of focus, but that's just kind of the frosted glass. It has a more modern look, which, you know, if you have white walls in a modern looking house, the Nest E will look nice in that. The Nest 3rd Gen has a metal ring, and the Nest E has a plastic ring. And if you were holding both of them, the Nest 3rd Gen's a little bit heavier. There's a little bit more weight to it versus the Nest E is quite a bit lighter. And they're both about the same size if you held them up next to each other. Navigating each thermostat is just slightly different. The menus and the display are just a little bit different, so that if you had each device in your house, it would take a little bit to get used to it. Going back and forth, but really wouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just something to note. The Nest E, it comes with a preset schedule that you can have set up for you. The Nest 3rd Gen doesn't have that, but they both will automatically start learning your schedule as an option. When you're using the app, they both use the Nest app, but when you're using the Nest E, it has more of a white look to it, and it kind of matches the device. So that's kind of cool that they kind of got that to make it look like the device. One of the biggest differences between these two devices is Farsight. Now, Farsight came out in the Nest 3rd Gen, and what that means is as you're further away from the Nest thermostat, it can detect that you're there, and it can give you a few more options. Some of those options are different displays as you walk up to the thermostat. So you can have your target temperature, or you can have your current temperature, analog clock, digital clock, or the weather. If you're using the clocks or the weather, you'll have to walk all the way up to the device and press on it or turn it to display the temperature, which I found a little bit annoying that you'd have to do that every time you wanted to see the temperature. And the clock, I feel like I would just put a clock above my thermostat if I wanted to see a clock see the time in the hallway. But I really like the current temperature. As you walk up, you can see what it is inside your house. I find that really useful. The Nest E doesn't have the Farsight. You can't change the display as you walk up to it, but the Nest E does turn on when you walk up close to it. It will display the set temperature, and above it in little font, it will show you the current temperature in the house. Both of these thermostats are really good thermostats. You're not going to go wrong with either one of them. A lot of it's going to come down to preference and the price. $80 does make a pretty big difference. If you're looking for your first smart thermostat and you're trying to justify it for saving you money, that Nest E is going to be a little bit nicer since it's going to save you more money. But that frosted glass, if you don't like it or it doesn't match your home, or if you want to have it display different displays with that Farsight as you're walking up to it, then the Nest 3rd Gen might be a little bit better option for you. I like the 3rd Gen maybe a little bit better. It's easier to read the text, but I do like the Nest E a lot. The Nest E still has a really high quality feel to it as you're turning the ring or you're clicking on it. It still has that super high quality Nest feel to it. If there's any questions that you had and we didn't answer in this video, leave them down in the comments below and we'll be sure to answer them. If you want to see more smart home videos, subscribe to our channel. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.